Hi there, friends. Another fantastic video today. A roasted turkey. I'm going to show you how to prepare it, how to roast it, and how to carve it. So stay tuned. We're going to show you exactly how to do it. Don't forget, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to ring the bell. Stay tuned. We're going to do this beautiful turkey. Well, hello there, friends. Another turkey. This year, we're going to put a sage butter underneath the skin. And then we're going to make a glaze. It's going to be an amazing a turkey recipe for those of you that have not seen last year. Even if you saw it last year, you should watch this one too. It's wonderful. All right, we got the turkey. Let's get it ready to go on a rack. First thing I like to do is I like to flip it around the side. I'll talk a little bit more about the turkey in a minute. You know what to do. You want to get it to room temperature, friends. Room temperature before you put the butter on it. So you take it out of the fridge about an hour before you're ready to cook it, okay? I got the bag on the inside with the neck and the gizzard and the heart and all that, and we use that to make the gravy. And for those of you that have not seen the gravy video, I highly recommend it. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a little piece of butcher twine. I'm going to tie the two wings, and I'm going to create what you would call it a rack. For those of you that may not have a rack, I have a really cool rack. We'll talk about that later. But if you don't have a rack, let's make a rack with a turkey wings, okay? So what I do is I take them, I hold this one right there like that, and I give it a karate chop, okay? Normally, I have a sous chef that helps me to do this, so today I'm going to do it by myself because he's in vacation. All right, so we take this guy right there, and we do the same thing right here, okay? We take it, and see, it's good when somebody's over there on the other side holding it. So we're going to crack it. And when you hear the crack, don't worry, we're not hurting it. It's already dead. Okay? So when we take it, we take this guy. There you go. You may have to have somebody help you do this. And you take your butcher twine right there. You see? You can see why it would really, really help you if you had somebody. And then you tie it. You got it really, really, really nice and tight. So you give it one knot, and then you give it another knot, and then you give it another knot, just in case, right? And then we're going to take a knife, and we're going to get rid of the excess, and then we're going to take our turkey, and now, boom, it's got its own rack. Check that out. How cool is that, right? It's on its own rack. Now we're going to take this extra skin right there. We don't need it. We're going to take it out. All right? Now, let me just clean up, because you know I hate it. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday of the year, my friends. I love it, love it, love it. But you know, you don't have to wait Thanksgiving. You can make a turkey. I do the same with a chicken. I do the same thing with a roasted chicken. Okay, so we can do the same with a roasted chicken. Okay, so now you notice probably then the legs are usually attached with the extra skin right there. They attach them right there, the legs, right? So what I do is I entwine them just to give me some room. I'm going to tie them back, don't worry. Because what I want to do is I want to go inside the skin, and that gives me enough room. We got to go very, very slowly in there, my friends. You see, look, gently, because we're going to put a butter in there. Be gentle, otherwise you're going to crack the skin, okay? All right, so look, go in there, take your time. Take your time. Jean-Pierre, you can't take all day because you got a video going. But take your time, okay? Go in there. Go as deep as you can, friends. Without cracking the skin. Now, be careful. See, I'm holding it right there. Eh? I'm holding it. You don't want to crack the skin right here, friends, okay? Oh, we did good. We didn't crack the skin. Hold on one second. I'm going to wash my hand real quick. Okay? I'm going to get him dirty all day anyway. So I want to get him dirty all day. And now we're going to make a little sage butter, friends. All right? How do you make a sage butter? Well, you use butter, fresh chopped sage, right? Fresh chopped sage, little bit of salt and pepper, right? Measure everything carefully. And then we're going to put the zest of an orange, okay? And for those of you that have never seen, because you haven't watched all of our videos, this is how you use a microplane grater, okay? You don't do this thing over there with the fruit on top. You put the tool on top of the fruit. And you see, look how cool that is. You see, you get a lot more oranges or lemon or lime if you just put the tool on top, okay? And I know a lot of you have not seen my chicken Milanese. You got to check it out. That chicken Milanese is amazing, okay? And that's when I show you how to use that to make a beautiful lemon sauce, which, by the way, I think I forgot. I made a lemon sauce, a chicken with a lemon sauce. I forgot to put the lemon on it. What kind of lemon sauce was that? I hope I don't forget too many things on this recipe. So look, now we got our sage butter, right? No, we don't have a sage butter yet, but we will. Because I got the butter that is soft, you see? And I'm going to mix it all up. Now this, my friends, this, my dear friends, has to go inside the turkey. It cannot go on the outside of the turkey. Otherwise, if you put fresh herb on the outside of your turkey, you know what's going to happen? It's going to burn. So now get ready, friends. We're going to take this and we're going to put it inside the turkey. All right? So remember that. This is where we got to untie the leg. Now, this is not exactly aesthetic. Aesthetic is how you say. It is not really looking good, but trust me. We'll go in there and look. Give it a good massage with a sage butter. Give it a good massage. That turkey needs a good massage. You see? Put a butter in there. Don't be afraid now. Your hands are going to get all messy, but so what? Your turkey is going to be good. That's what's really important. Put it all in there, my friends. Don't be afraid to dirty your hand, okay? There's no other way to do it. You want it to be nice? Then you got to do it nice. You got to put a lot of butter in there, my friends. And excuse my hands, but that's the only way to do it. And some people say, put a glove on. I'm going to be eating that, so don't worry. We're all going to eat this. This is going to be delicious. Put it in there. Give it a good massage. Your turkey cannot be too cold. That's why you got to take the turkey out. And now, before, otherwise what's going to happen, my friends, now you can take the rest of it and put it all in there, you see? Don't be afraid. You put the butter right in there. Oh, yeah. Put it all in there. Put it all in there, my friends. Now what we want to do is we're going to take a paper towel. We're going to clean our hands. And then we're going to stuff the turkey on the inside with fruits and onion. And I don't put stuffing on the inside my turkey, my friends. I do not do this. And the reason why I don't do this, let me put a little hot water in there, is because the stuffing, I like to cook it in a lasagna pan, separate. So you get the burnt bits of it. It's a lot better than having the stuffing on the inside of the turkey. Yeah? For those of you that watched last year, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't seen a turkey, of last year, you got to check it out, friends. It's wonderful. You know what I like to do also? I like to take a couple of beautiful leaves of sage and put them right there. Probably going to have to wash my hand again. Put them right there, right there, right there. You see? Right there, just like that. Just right in there, right at the edge, right there. Two beautiful leaves. And then when it cooks, you'll be able to see it. It looks really pretty. I got to wash the hand again. I'm telling you, this is the whole video. He spent 20 minutes washing his hands. The video is going to be a long one. I ain't going to be a quick one. I'll tell you what. Well, we'll try to make it short. All right, so now, what else do we do, friends? Well, this right there, we're going to put it away. What we do now, we stuff the inside of the bird. So, onion. We take it up like this, you see, and we're going to stuff it. So we got onion in there. Then we got apples. I like to use a Granny Smith apple. It's not very sweet. And when you don't think you can put any more on it, shove it more in there. Okay? Put some fresh thyme in there. We're going to have some fresh thyme in your gravy. You're going to have some fresh thyme in your stuffing and sage. Put it in there. In there. You're going to be amazed, my friends, or what's going to happen. The flavor, when you cut this turkey, the flavor you're going to have in there, you're not going to believe it. Stuff it. And when you don't think you can put it anymore, shove it more in there. I promise you, when you cut your turkey, oh yeah, I love it. You're going to smell the fruit, the onion in there. You're not going to believe it how amazing it's going to smell. But we're not finished. No, we're not. No, we're not. Okay, come back over here, you. All right, let me see. Let me see if I'm good. See, now it's really, there's no more I can put in there. No more I can put in there. So now, the leg, my friends, I got to tie them back. So now I put them back where they got them from, where we got them from. You see? If it happens, see, you got to be careful with the skin. Don't crack the skin. Don't crack the skin. Okay, if it happens, then this is cracked for you right here, this thing right here. You want to take a twine and twine them. No, I told you, we're not finished. Now we got to cover it, got to give it a good, see now, the sage is in there, the sage butter, that's going to make it a very nice moist bread. You want to skip that step, skip that step. But one thing you don't want to skip now, friends, is butter it up. That turkey loves butter. Oh yeah, you can never put too much butter, friends. Don't worry. Most of them, people are not used to this channel. It says, these guys are nuts. And that's okay. We love it just the way we are. We're going to put a lot of butter. And like I said, it may seem like a lot. But I promise you, most of it, all of it is going to just melt. And what's going to do is going to keep the turkey nice and moist. I promise you, you make this turkey, you're not going to believe it how moist it is. And how simple it is. A child could do it. A child, well, maybe not exactly a child. Maybe he's a little older child, not a younger child. Don't be afraid now, friends. I want you to take your time. I want you to take your time to put a lot of butter in there, my friends. Okay? So, this is the week for us. We're releasing a video every day. And I don't know if you saw the announcement we did, but we announced the whole menu for the week. So we made a beautiful stuffing that you can cook separately. We made a beautiful gravy that you can make separately. This bird right there, that's the only thing you should do the day of Thanksgiving. Everything you can do the week before, my friends. All right? So don't be shy now. See, I can't see the other side. So let me look. Let me see. Oh, we got to make sure because this is going to be pretty. And then I'm going to show you how to slice it. We're going to make a beautiful one. You watch. So don't be shy now. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Well, I'm never really shy when it comes to use butter, okay? Yeah. All right. So now, that's all we need, my friends. That's all we need. That's all we need. That's all we need. So this is a cool deal. You watch this. You know what you should do when you're ready for Thanksgiving, you're ready to prepare your turkey, turn the video on, and we'll do it together. This is not the kind of video where everything is ready like a tic-tac-toc over there when they do something. You have no idea what they're doing. I'm doing it with you. So let's do it together, okay? This is the kind of thing here, then we do it together. All right, did I finish the other side? Because I can't see the other side. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't want the other side to be neglected. All right, looks good. Oh, yeah, baby. I love this thing. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, let me dry my hand. Let me wash my hands a little bit. Let me do this. I don't want to put all that butter in the sink. You see, my friends? Try to save the sink as much as possible because that butter in there is staying not happy. And then we're going to put it on a rack. But before I put it on a rack, though, I want to show you we're going to put a thermometer in there. We're going to put a thermometer, friends. We're going to put a thermometer. So, first, well, it's not that much of a mess. Surprising, all the thing I did. This is a thermometer. This is a really cool thermometer, friends. You got to try to get one of those, okay? And it's really, really cool. You put the temperature you want, and you want it at 155. When you want to take it out, 150, 155. That's when you want to take it out, okay? And where do you put a thermometer? A lot of people put a thermometer here. You don't want to put it here. You don't want to use one of them pop-up either. You know, they pop up at 180. By the time the breast is 180, your turkey is well done, dry. We don't want that, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to take the turkey. I should have showed you before I did this. It's too late now, I can't show you. But we see when the joint of the leg is the last part that cooks, the joint, that right there. So this is where we want to put it, right there, at the leg joint. Okay, we don't want to put it in the breast. So we're going to go in, we're going to put the thermometer. This thing, by the way, is detached. I'll show you. This is really cool, right? So we'll put it in, get in there. Now, you see, bone, up, Don't want the bone. Now, when you think, you may think like, oh, where's the leg joint? Leg joint, if you look at the leg right there, the leg joint is right here, my friends. So you want to go in? That's it. You feel the joint? Up, pull out a little bit. See, you feel it? Up, pull out a little bit. You don't want to be right in the joint, right? Then what we're going to do, we're going to take the turkey and we're going to put it on the rack. I got this coolest rack. Wait until I take it off. You're going to love it. His rack is really cool. You see. I got it on a roasting pan. I'm going to put a little non-stick spray on the rack. Just very simple, on the rack, just like this. Just like this, on the rack. You'll see when you take it off. It's easier if you do that. Then we're going to take the turkey. We're going to prop it right there with the thermometer and all. So I'm going to take this. See, it's nice if you have somebody to help you. So look, you take it right there, and you take it, come to Papa, and I put it right on the rack. And let the rack grab it. That's what's happening. The rack just grabbed it. Yeah, the rack just grabbed it. You see, it's holding beautiful. All right, so now, what we're going to do now, you can put some salt and pepper on the outside of the skin, but I promise you, that's all it's going to be. It's just going to be on the outside of the skin. Salt and pepper on the turkey is best on the inside of the turkey, and I probably forgot to put it in. It's inside the batter, so we're okay. But you put salt and pepper on the outside, it's going to do some blackened spots on the outside. It's not going to look as pretty. So, and you're only going to be on the skin. So if you want the skin to be salt and pepper, then put the salt and pepper now. Otherwise, I don't think it's necessary. Okay, so now look, guys. We got aluminum paper. As much as I hate aluminum paper, okay, and there's two sides. People said, this side and this side. It's a manufacturer. It doesn't make no difference if you ask the manufacturer, which one do we use, this side or this side? Same side. It just happened that when they put it on a roller, the part then touches the roller, it's more shiny. It reflects a little more, but like nothing. So don't worry about it. Put it whatever side you want. I hate aluminum anyway, but that's the only tool we can use to do this. And what I do is I put it on the turkey for the first hour and a half. First hour and a half. And then I keep an eye on it and I see if it gets too brown, I put it back. But the first hour, I leave it on there. Otherwise, it gets brown within an hour and a half. It's not even cooked. I will put on the website a list of, based on the weight of the turkey, how long it should cook, what temperature and all that. So make sure you go underneath the recipe, show more, print the recipe. They give you all that. We're going to pop it in the oven, friends. Very simple. Open the oven. Pull the door. I don't have to tell you to open the oven. You know, right? You go right in there, friends. Okay, look at this thermometer, how cool that is. We're going to take it. We're going to, close the shelf. Much better. Do this. Then I take my thermometer. I program it at 155. I put it right here. And I go. Right now, it's showing that it's about 56 degrees because I took the turkey out of the fridge. It was 38, 40 degrees. I left it at room temperature about an hour and a half. It brought it to 56 degrees. And now it's going to cook it to 155. However long it takes, we'll have the recipe underneath, you'll see it. So when we come back, this whole kitchen will be cleaned. I won't have any more butter all over myself. And I will show you how to carve it and make it a beautiful presentation. All right, so we'll be back when the turkey is finished. All right, friends, it's been about 3.5 hours. And that turkey that I started with were the 20 pounders. And so remember, if you are going to have a 20 pounder, it's going to take you a good 5, 6, 7 days to defrost in the refrigerator. Really important. If you got a 25 pounder, you need at least 7, 8 days to do it slowly in the refrigerator. Don't be defrosting them in water like they tell you to do it, okay? Let's take the bird out, friends. Let's take it out. Let's go. Wait until you see this puppy. Holy moly. Check it out, friends. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, now that's a turkey. That's a turkey, my friends. Look at this. Is that a beauty or is that a beauty? That's a thing of beauty. That is gorgeous. It smells amazing. It's perfectly roasted all the way around it. You don't need to baste it. You don't need to do nothing. The only thing you need to do is keep that aluminum foil the first hour and a half. And then, don't worry. Let it go. Do your thing. You got better things to do. This is the only thing you should do the day of Thanksgiving. Now we're going to have fun. We're going to take it out of the rack. I'll show you. So we're going to take it out right there. Right there, right there, right there. We're going to take it out. Look how cool this is. You're going to love this, okay? This is one of those removable rack. You can get that. I think they have it on our website. Look, you take it, the pin. Take the pin out. And by the way, a lot of people make the gravy with this thing right there. This thing right there. No, thank you. So look, what do we do now? We take the rack. You know, you can take the turkey out of the rack or the rack out of the turkey. We're going to take the rack out of the turkey. Check it out. Goodbye. And now, since she has her own rack, she don't need a rack. That turkey, she, is it a she? I don't know. In French, we call it a turkey, it's a feminine. It's a feminine. I don't know if we say she or he. In French, we call it a she, so I don't know. Maybe they don't have male turkey. I have no idea. Don't get me started with that because I have no idea what the answer is. So now, friends, very important, if you have a cutting board, it's nice to have one with a channel because you're going to lose some juices. Some people think those are good, and they make the gravy with it. Hey, that's okay with you. We already made a gravy. We don't use any of that stuff. So it's up to you. You want to use it? You go ahead and use it. So now what we need to do is we need to kind of put it on the platter and decorate it. I am going to show you how to carve it also. I'm going to do that. But first I want to do something. I want to show you something really cool. If you're going to do a picture, for the family or you're going to put on the table and you really want it to look beautiful, I don't know what I'm looking for. Yes, I do. You want to put some of that melted butter right there. So what I do is I take a little bit of it right there and I put it right on top of it. You see? Look how beautiful that looks, friends. You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing, my friend? Look. You see right there? Look at that. Look at this. You see? That makes it beautiful. See? You can take a nice picture. I strain it because sometimes there's some bits, burn bits. You see right there? All right, so you can do that, right? You can do that. And then what we're going to do now, we're just going to take it like that, and we're going to put it on the platter. I'm going to decorate it, and we're going to take a picture, and we're going to wait. And when it's cold enough to be able to handle, then I'm going to carve it, all right? So all I got to do now is take my my fork and go in right there. I could grab a thing and put it right in here, just like this. Well, it's a heavy turkey, let me tell you. Oh, yeah. You see, and it's standing straight, friends. It's standing straight. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move that cutting board out of the way. I'm going to move it out of the way so I don't make a mess everywhere, you see. Thank goodness I got that channel. If I didn't have that channel, I would have juices everywhere. Okay? And then what we're going to do, friends, we're going to take this beautiful platter and we're going to have fun with it. You see? So it's a little crooked. Maybe they drank a little bit before. You know, that's why I buy those little, there you go. Check it out. You see that? I put a few of those like this, friends. You see? Look. Put a few of this like this. And then you know, it's cranberry season, right? So we're going to put some cranberries in there and have fun with it. You see? We're going to make a nice little platter. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Or when it's cooled enough, we're going to come back. Look at this. Look at this thing. How gorgeous that is. And then when we come back, I'm going to show you how to break it down, how to cut it, how to make it a beautiful platter. All right? So let's let it rest. I'm going to take a little breather myself, have a glass of wine, and I come back and I'm going to slice it. I'm ready for it. All right? So let's just wait until it cools. We come back. All right, friends. I took it out of the rack, and now we're going to cut it. Okay? So I show you how to cut it. All right? So we saved some of those fruits right here for decorations, okay? And it smells amazing. I'm telling you, it just smells amazing. You smell the oranges and the apple and the onion. It's really amazing. So now what we're going to do, we're going to cut the legs off. Cut the legs off. The first thing you do when you cut the turkey, you cut the legs off. You see? Take it off, take it off, take it off, take it off. And you go down and you go down and you go down and you go down and you find the joint, okay? And the joint, that's the one I'm talking about. Let's release the legs to make sure they're not attached. and you kind of like push it. You see? You push it. You push it down until you find the joint. And if you see a little red, don't let it bother you, okay? Don't let it bother you. We're going to push this down a little bit so then we can see the joint. And the joint is right there. I know it's going to be a little difficult for you to see. I'm going to try to see if I can do it upside down and push it. See, it's right there, friends. See right there? Right there, you see? See right there? Look, look. You see a little red right there? Thank goodness. That's a good sign. We see a little red. You see a little red right there? You see a little red? Don't let it bother you. We're going to put it upside down. You know what? I forgot to get myself a cookie sheet, a small cookie sheet, but somebody's going to give me a small cookie sheet. We need a small cookie sheet so I can put it right here to remove all this out of my cutting board. I need a small cookie sheet so I can take this out. I forget to get it out, but they're getting it for me. And I'll put it right there. Thank you very much. And here it is. We're going to put this, all of the stuff then. See, if you see a little red right there, just do it like this so you don't see it. Don't worry, it's just juice. You want it. If it's not red at all, you really are going to be in trouble. Okay, so let's do it again. Let's see if this time you can see it a little better. I'm going to try to push it down a little bit so you can see a little bit. I'm telling you, look, guys, I've been doing this my whole life, okay? You know how many thousands of turkey I did in my life? And sometimes I'm having a problem having it. See, it's right there, right there. Right here. Look, yeah, you probably can't see. I'm trying to push it for the camera so you guys can see. See right there, right there? See, you think it's going to be right there, yeah, because, you know, but it's right there. See, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, boom, boom. He's going to say, oh, yeah, he says that it's easy. But just get that joint. Without that joint, you can't take the leg off. You can't take it off, right? So be careful, okay? And look, like I said, I've done thousands of turkey, and this is probably the most challenging part of doing your turkey is to remove the leg in the joint, okay? So if you're having a little problem with it, see a little red right there? Don't worry. Don't have to look at it. All right, we're going to save those fruits. Boom, boom. Right there. The smell, I can't describe it. It's really amazing. And you notice, right? So now we're going to remove the skin. Now be careful because the skin is very fragile. Remember, we released it. Let me just clean my hand real quick, friends. You remember we released the skin to put the butter underneath, right? So now the skin is not really, the skin is not really on there. It's just on top of it. So let me clean this up, right? I just want to clean up a little bit so then we have a clean work area, friends. See, clean work area. And this turkey is holding pretty straight. But in case it's not, you can use a couple of paper towels, you see? Just paper towels. This is, some people are going to say, oh, Mamma Mia, look at all the trees he's killing. I don't know how else to do it, friends. I got to use the paper towels. Okay, let me just move this out of here for now, because I really want to show you how to do it. Now, for those of you that have seen my video last year, then you know exactly what I'm doing. But if you haven't seen the video last year, then this is it, my friends. This is how you carve a turkey. So now, very important, make sure your hands are clean when you use your knife. The knife you want to use for this is called a boning knife. Okay, it's very difficult to do with the chef's knife. Okay, even for a professional, you don't use a chef's knife for this, too far away. You want to be very close. Okay, so now look, guys. We know the bone is here, so we're going to go on the left side of the bone. And I'm not sure which camera is going to catch you, but the bone is here, so I want to go right next to the bone, okay? And I'm going to follow the bone. Now, the first breast I take out, you're not going to really see much because it is what it is. You're not going to see much. You'll see because it's inside and you're not going to see. But the second one, I'm going to explain better. So I take the breast and I remove it. Ha, ha, ha. Ooh, ha. It's very hot. It's very hot, friends. We didn't let it rest long enough. But that's okay. We can do it. Okay, so I'm following the bone. You watch. It's very easy. Very easy. Oh, my friends, I'm telling you, it is very, very hot. Very, very hot. So let me just try not to burn myself too much because that's not good if the chef is burned. All right, so now, here's what we do now. We push the breast. Push the breast with a fork. It's easier. It's not as hot, right? And then And see right there, friends, we take the breast and we go in. We go in, we follow the bone, follow the bone. You see, look, follow the bone, follow the bone. And if you see a little red in here, don't let it bother you. Go around the knuckle right there. And you got yourself, my friends, a gorgeous, gorgeous breast. Right there. You see, look. Look, you see how beautiful it is? You got the whole skin and everything, right? So we're going to take this. Want to get one more tool. All right, we're going to take this, and we're going to put it here. Okay, so now what we got to do is remove it. Let me explain real quick what I did, okay? I got in right there like that with my knife. Let me see if I can go maybe to this camera right there, right? And I went in there with my knife, and I go there, and right there you get caught right there. So your breast is in there. You don't even see what's going on in there. You see, and then you got to go like this. And then you keep pushing. But keep your knife the whole time on the bone when you go down. All right, we're going to do it again right here. So we go on the side of the bone, right? And we keep the knife on the bone the whole time. Keep the knife on. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. Take a fork, Jean-Pierre. Don't burn yourself. Here you go. I talk to myself a lot lately. I want to make sure I don't answer. Sometimes I ask questions and I answer. All right, so look. Like we go in there, right there. Look, I'm right there. You see, look, I show you here so you can see. I am in there, and then now what I do is I pull the breast, pull it right out of here. See, pull it right out of there, Oh, hey, you come back. We left a little bit of meat in here, great for sandwich tomorrow. Okay, I left a little bit of meat on the carcass. Don't worry, we'll take care of it tomorrow. We'll have sandwich. Okay, so now look. I'm going to need another cookie sheet. I should have taken 2. I forgot. So I'm going to need 1 more cookie sheet. So then I can take all this out of the way, clean it up, because I want to show you how to slice this perfectly. So they're going to bring me another cookie sheet. And I'm going to take this out right there. That's what happens when you do this once a year. Instead of doing it every week, you forget what you need. Look, guys, I take this out of there. I'm going to clean my cutting board. Now this right there, tomorrow we're going to clean this up and make some sandwiches. There's so many things we can do. A salad, make a beautiful turkey salad. That'll be so delicious. All right, look, I'm trying to clean up everything, friends, because now I want to show you what do we do with this beautiful turkey. All right, so now we clean. I got to be clean. I can't be dirty. I can't have a dirty kitchen. I can't concentrate if I have a dirty kitchen. Okay, so we got the tools. Boom, 1, 2, 3. Now let's get our breast back. Very important, my friends. Then now we take the breast, and if there is some extra fascia, no, there's none. There's some of that stuff then most people don't want to eat anyway, right? Very sharp knife, my friend, and you go back and forth, and now you're going to cut. Okay, so remember, the motion we want to use, my friends, is back and forth. You see, look. Very simple, my friends. You see? And then what you do, you back up a little bit. Back up just a little bit. See, look. Go in and back up a little bit. See? Just like this. Let me tell you, my friends. You see the butter right there, the juiciness? Look at this thing. It's so beautiful and juicy. Look how juicy it is. Look at this, my friends. This is like so amazing. And remember, this was a frozen turkey. Look how juicy it is. Can we see right there? Look at this, my friends. Look at the juiciness on that. The juiciness. Is that a word? I don't know. I just made it up. The juiciness. I don't think that's a word. Look at this thing. I mean, let me tell you, my friends. This is going to be so easy for you guys to do at home. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous or what? So now, what do we do? Oh, take another spatula. See, thank goodness. I got 17 of everything. Look. We're going to take this thing right here, my friends. We're going to take it right here and put it on the platter. Look at this. Look at this, friends. How simple was that to do? A child could do this. Okay, a grown-up child. All right? Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, so now let's do it again. Take it right there, my friends. See if there is some extra fascia. There's a little extra skin in here. then I don't really care for, because it's gonna be in my way. You can certainly keep it though. It's a nice piece, so we're gonna keep it, right? And some people are fighting for this. Mamma mia. There's some people that I know that would fight for it, they would kill for it. So look, you cut, you put it away. You cut, you put it away. Make sure if you do this, my friends, you cut on the cutting board that has the channel, right? If you don't have a channel, then you're gonna have a huge mess. You're gonna have a huge mess, my friends. Okay, see the little pieces right there? Keep them in there, keep them in there. We keep everything here. We don't throw nothing away. It had to be the day I burned myself. You see, look at this. Look how juicy that is, my friend. Look at this. You can see the juice. Look at this. This is going to be so amazing. And people said, oh, no, fresh turkey is better. Well, if you can get them fresh, God bless you. Not exactly easy. Hold on, let me put this right here, my friends. Look at this. We're going to put this the opposite side, you see? The opposite side, right there. All right? And then we're going to put this in there like this. You see, you can all do this. You need a big platter. You can get those everywhere. You better get it now before it's too late, right? You can get a nice platter. See the skin? The skin is just holding by the skin of his teeth. The skin is like, it's just on it. All right, so now we're going to go in. Hey, you, come back over here. This one is not going to be as pretty, but I'm going to make it pretty, friends. I'm going to make it pretty. There you go. Get in there. Yeah. All right, so, I like it when it's pretty. Okay, so now, some people say, well, it's going to get cold. Yeah, it's going to get cold. Well, you want to cut it when it's 155 degrees? You go right ahead and do it. Okay, so now remember it was red before? Look, it's not red anymore. You see what I told you? It just disappeared. That's why I don't want to bother you. How do you cut this? You go right down. Boom. And you see? Right there. Well, of course, I said that and I missed it. All right, so now you got a little meat right there. This is Antonio's favorite spot right there. So look, we're going to get in there. We're going to clean this up, friends. Very simple, to clean this up. Very simple. I like to remove all the extra fascia, and you don't have to remove it if you don't want to. A lot of people do. There's a beautiful cap right there. See, I love this. Is my favorite part right there. Right there. That's my favorite part right there. Okay. So this really at this point is a matter of opinion. What do you keep? What do you not keep? It's really up to you. Some people want to eat the whole thing, then give them the whole thing. You see, I like to kind of clean it up a little bit and slice it. But it's up to you what you like, what you don't like. You do it however you like. I like to put the dark meat in the middle. This is going to stay on the tray because we'll use it tomorrow for salad. This we're going to put on top. This we're going to put right here in the middle. Those are nice pieces, right? Then we're going to go right now and do one more deal right here. Skin come out. So remember the legs straight down, and voila. See, straight down, boom. That's it. Nice piece of meat right there. Let's do the same thing. We take it, we take the skin. Some people like to keep the skin. I like to clean it first, and then we can use it. I'll show you. All right? So now what do? We do the same thing, okay? Because a lot of people don't like dark meat is because you don't take the time to clean it. But if you take the time to clean it, I promise you, my friend, that it's delicious. You just got to take the time to clean it. How much you want to clean it, it's really up to you. Okay? It's really up to you. It's always up to you. It's your turkey. You're the one who's got it, who prepared it, right? So now we're going to take the beautiful pieces, see right there? We'll put them on top so they're pretty. And if you really want to make it pretty, friends, you take some of that skin, right? And you take and you put it right here. You see? Look, look, look. You see, my friends? Now, I don't like that stuff right there on the skin, but some people like it. So you know what? You leave it if you like it. It's always up to you. So you see, look, that makes it pretty, right? And the idea is to go to the table and everybody go, wow, it looks beautiful. Take your turkey right there, your leg. Take the other, oh, hey, you come back. Take the other leg right here like this, okay? Sometimes they stay, sometimes they don't stay. Last year they decided to stay. This year they don't want to stay. What are you going to do? Okay, stay here. You know what? We're going to talk to them. Put some fruits in there. See, we're figuring. That's the fruit we served. There you go. Stay in there. Yeah. There you go. Right there, some of the burnt fruit. Then we're in there. They look beautiful. I see that held it. Good job. Good job, Jean-Pierre. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Now you can decorate the plate with a few cranberries. Boom, boom, boom. Voila. If you want, boom, boom. Don't do the boom, boom. Right? Put a few extra tangerine to give it a beautiful orange color, because that's the theme. Right? Boom, boom. Right? Let's put a little bit of sage there and there, my friends. Now, you see, I'm doing it fast. I'm doing a tic-tac-tock over here for you friends, okay? So then everybody can see it really quick, but you want to take your time to do it a little nicer than me. Just take your time, my friends, and look how beautiful that looks. Let me tell you, I hope you invite me to your house, and I'll do it for you. You see, look, it was not that difficult. Mamma mia. All right, here we go. We got the idea, right? You got the idea. Take your time. Make it look pretty. Don't be afraid. My friends, this is all there is to it. I have a huge mess. So I'm going to say, for everybody, I hope you have a fabulous Thanksgiving. This turkey is going to go on the table. I am not going to eat it this time, my friends, but take my word for it. It's going to be delicious. This is it. Voila. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, everybody. You have great holidays. And remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. We look forward to seeing you for another fantastic video. Thanks for watching.